Welcome to the Mystic Village. Welcome, Michael, Susan, Troy. We got Sister Jenny G. Satangmo here. How's the energy on planet Earth today? Let's change the ball here. Everything peaceful? Or not, Pete? Or not peaceful? Hard to stay grounded today, says Christy. Someday it's gonna be like that, yeah. At least you're trying to stay grounded. Season is changing. When the weather change, people change too. What's the best new relationship advice you can give? You just got into a new relationship with somebody? If you just got in a new relationship with somebody, when someone shows you who they are, believe it. Don't try to change them, just see that's who they are. Don't try to change people, don't see them differently. Just accept what you see. Part of making the relationship work is realizing both of you are not perfect, and that's how you're gonna make it work. Accept who they are and make the best out of it, because there's nobody perfect. The only person that can be responsible for yourself is you. When you become a great role model, they may change, but don't expect it. But never give up your principles and values. That's the core foundation of you. And so, while you're on the dating phase, right? Are you dating or married already? When you're on a dating phase, ask the difficult question now so that you don't have to do it later. Ask the most difficult question. Do you want children? Right? Don't even have a honeymoon season. If you want to build life with somebody, ask the difficult question now, or else you'll be having it later. Get used to the difficult question earlier on, because a lot of people, they do this honeymoon BS, and then their relationship falls apart because they never have deep, genuine talk about what you both really expect from each other, and is it realistic or not. That's it. People expect so much from each other, and they never communicated. When you find the real one, you will learn to work together to make things work, like you do it yourself. You work with yourself to make the best out of life. Then when you find a good partner, you work together to both make the best out of each other, knowing that you both have weaknesses and strength. And do the best with what you got. I'm trying to share with you the detail beyond simple, right? The detail helps a lot. That's why I go into the detail so that you can understand the difficulty of learning to love yourself, and it's even more difficult to teach, like to grow with somebody, because some people aren't about growing. They have expectations, but they don't want to grow with you. Find somebody that's willing to be so honest and willing to grow with you. And that's the difficult part. Some people want you to change, but they don't want to do the work. Some people want you to love them, but they're not willing to love themselves. Just be clear what you're getting involved with. Do they expect you to be babysit? Do they expect a high level of codependency from you? Do you want to give that? You want to be a babysitter all your life? If you don't, then you gotta communicate. We ain't doing babysit this lifetime. The more you're willing to have deep talk rather than surface level BS, that's better, right? So the more you're willing to communicate difficult things earlier on, it's going to set you up for a better relationship in the long run, where there's going to be even more difficult things to communicate. But if you never exercise difficult talk from the beginning, you already have bad foundation to build relationship. Shout out from Buenos Aires, Argentina. Welcome, Christy, Lena. I want to see y'all succeed in your relationship too. The best way is to start with having a great relationship with you. Many people don't have a good relationship with themselves, and they expect a relationship to fix that. That's the issue. You don't love yourself, so you look for somebody to love you. Then you wonder why it doesn't work. Happiness is an inside job. Stop expecting other people to do it for you. Only you can do that. But when you have that connected, you can find a better relationship. Just know what is it going to cost you. What do relationships cost? You lose yourself, right? Most people focus on what they get, but you have to realize, what do you lose? You're going to lose a lot of time. You ain't going to be hanging out with your homies as much. Right? If you think you're going to do it, because when you build relationship, you have to nurture it and grow. So the time focus on relationship, right? Unless you design it, right? That's why, you know why I can be here a lot? Because I told my wife, this is what I'm about. Right? I lead with my purpose, my calling. But if you don't tell your partner ahead of time what you're about, you should. But if you don't know what you're about, that's on you. You have to figure that out. Figure you out first before you get into a relationship. Unless you like difficult years of your life up ahead. People love it. Struggle. Unfulfilled relationship. Fighting. Oh. You've shared your relationship with your wife, and I love that. Here's what I told my wife. Before we get married, God comes first. My heart, service come first. You have to love yourself first. Second is family. Third is community. And girlfriend is number 4. If you can't accept that, then you don't need to be in my life. When we get married and there's deeper devotion, you become part of the family. But God still comes first. Buddha comes first. My spiritual devotion. Because if you don't fill your cup first, you ain't filling nobody. You have nothing to fill anyone else's cup. So I wasn't even willing to think deeper with my wife until she learned to love herself. After the first year, I was able to mentor my wife to love herself, which surprised me because it's difficult. But after a year, I'm like, okay, she's got potential. She think, humbly speaking, it's just, I'm not going to be with you if you don't love yourself. That's a huge criteria in my life because I'm not here to babysit you. Many people are looking for a husband or a wife to babysit them. They're looking for a high level of codependency. Right? And I'm not here for that. I start with interconnection, but I appreciate codependency after. But start with inner connection first. That's why I'm in a happy marriage. But I used to not be, right? Because I used to be the opposite, clingy, didn't love myself. When I figured what the issue was, then I eventually, and of course thanks to my teacher showing me what principles and values are about. Relationships come and go, but the one that's always here is you and yourself. You have to have that solid first. But some people lose themselves trying to join in a relationship, and then it blows up. Divorce, unfulfilling, because you forgot you. I'm done babysitting. I keep choosing the wrong persons. I'm here to help y'all. Like when you're here on a daily basis, you're naturally gonna find fulfilling partners. But y'all don't know that. But naturally you learn skill that attract quality rather than surface level. But some people don't practice, so don't get results. I'm super codependent. Yeah. So that's where there's nothing wrong with codependency as long as you interconnected with yourself first. Right. Or else you end up being a people pleaser, and it's never enough. Imagine trying to please everyone else, but it's never enough because you need to learn to fulfill you first. So you get manipulated and used, and that person doesn't know what is love. So two people, one people pleaser, and one person using the other one thinking it's love. One wants to be used and think it's a value. The other one is the user, but no one's really happy. You see the issue? Both empty cup. One yang, one yin, but no love. Just codependency working out, but lack of fulfillment. Welcome, Andrea. I teach my husband to relax and chill. Yeah. Through your example. Welcome, Colorado. When you breathe and believe, it's because you connected to yourself. When people see how consistent your happiness is, they begin to be consistent happy too. Like when you come here, many people relax. Because this community is consistent with relaxation. We're consistent with authenticity. And so that's why people come here and experience it. People pleasing is the opposite of narcissism. Both are bad for us. Yeah. That's why you need to learn to balance yourself first. Love yourself, but also learn to be a good servant of others. Find the right balance for you. Sometimes we try to help others too much and we get drained. Then we need to pull back from helping others and fill our cup. When our cup is filled, then our overflow we can share with others. Yeah. Kara says, listening daily here. I left an unfulfilling relationship which I was stuck in a 3-year cycle, and I'm 113 days free. Well, I'm glad that you are happy with yourself by loving your damn self now. Thank you, Connor. And Patty, hello. 47. How is your energy today on planet Earth that you feel grounded? Christy said it was tough to stay grounded today. Beautiful Monday, season changing, sweater weather probably somewhere. Much better living my truth. Happy birthday to Zen Ada. Ada. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Ada. Happy birthday to you. Do you study with any yogis from the Himalayas? I have one master who trained me intensely that was trained in that area. Because when you're a monk in Asia, monks fly from places to train with different masters for a while, and that's what they do. And then eventually some of them actually find their way coming to America, and I got blessed with finding an amazing teacher, which didn't really train me in the healing arts of sound healing, but how to be a catalyst in healing in people's lives. Ceremonial way of helping people unlock themselves. Feng Shui, and how to be honest to people so that something can unlock within with the honesty. The discipline that helps people to find their center. Right? When you're constantly centered, people come and they feel centered naturally. And the consistency of your devotion helps people to have more faith. Because when you're consistent, when people need you, you're always available. And that's a huge part of why there's so much healing happening in the community. Because when people need us, That dude always there. Mystic Village, always available to help people after a long day of work. There goes these people chilling again. Oh, thank you. And we help people fall asleep, which is a huge deal because some people cannot fall asleep. So thank you, Mar, by the way. It's a huge service that one of the biggest service we help is help people move into the dream state on a nightly basis. Quickly too. It's like I call it a blow dart. Boom. Hey, yo, what the? Yeah. What was that? It's just vibration. I've been studying Buddhism and Hinduism from Arkansas. There's amazing spiritual seekers all around the world from all religions, all walks of life. It's very beautiful to see, especially online. Many people connected all over the place now. I'm just grateful that we can be a place where people resonate with and authentic people gather. Thank you, Free Rider. We got Sedated Psycho, Ian. Vera Wang, hello. But I've also been streaming for a long time, so the community, and it's not my first rodeo. 6 years of live streaming, 10 years of spiritual, 10 years plus. I haven't checked recently how far, but it's over 10 years of spiritual devotion. So I'm just grateful I haven't given up on this spiritual thingy yet, because you can also just decide, you know what, let me just go back. Let me not walk this route anymore. The devotion has been deeper and deeper. The miracles and the testimonial that people experience here has been more and more, which is magical to say the least. It's the last testimonial. Shushi Love says, "You marked the beginning of my everyday. I stopped smoking for 4 months thanks to you." Sarit Jacobson. Not you. Sarit. "I was so unwell until I came here. I can't thank you enough. You cured my tummy ache." I Don't Live Here also says, "I was having a head pressure all year. After I started joining your lives, gone. A lot of anxiety being dissolved here. So grateful." You just updated yours? What's your updated? What frequency is the God one? Love, yeah. Everyone knows that. Yeah, you updated yours. Let's see here. Your most recent one is, you've been sober from antidepressants for 199 days. and your rib was able to heal in week 3, week 4 of 6 weeks. Beautiful. Battlefield 6 and Guru Thanet, life is good. A lot of people play games and listen to this stream in the background. For real. What game you play? League of Legends? I mean, in music, the God chord frequency. Yes, if you play music with love, that is the God chord. Because when you make love, all frequency becomes healing. I'm in Houston, Texas. Welcome D. Narayan. In Thai would be Narayan. I start around 11:30 and I end at 5:30 a.m. So 6 hours in the evening. Brittany's in Houston too. Shout out to H-Town. Many new people here. Kwadwo Mawu says, this is my first time here coming from Mississippi. We had somebody from Mongolia the other day. I'm like, Mongolia? That was, they got the internet's, connecting all of us together is beautiful. New here from Uganda. I was saying, man, imagine somebody said, shout out from Antarctica. I'm like, say hi to the penguins for me over there. Okay, Jojo. How often do you do this, and what type of healing does this frequency help with? So I stream six days a week. Mostly 10 hours a day, except like maybe Tuesday and Saturday. And it helps with whatever you need help with. With love, we can heal anything, right? I mean, to me, I believe with love, everything is possible, because through the community testimonial, clearly you can heal anything with love. But some people don't believe that because miracles don't happen too much in some people's life. But around here, miracles happen often because it's free. No, there's no expectations from you. You don't have to join anything. You just show up and relax. Amazing. Prayers of love for Alaska flood victim. Are those brass bowls specific for sound, for the sound it makes? Yes, this is called Tibetan singing bowl. It's basically a bell that's sitting. Singing bowl. And then the bell is like this, right? Ding, 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 ding. Terrible anxiety all day, says Angeli. And so these bowls are tuned to the chakra system. Here we can do a lot for reducing. We can reduce some. We can put out some fires right now. Welcome, Carol from Brazil. Thank you. Having headphones will give you the most therapeutic experience. And if you need deeper healing, you're gonna need headphones. But if you don't have headphones or earbuds, it's all good. Welcome, Maria. And just let the stress melt away. Just let it out. Right, charging yourself with vibration into your stomach. On your exhale, slowly, just let everything dissolve around you. Relax your face, eyebrows, forehead, your jaw. Don't judge yourself for trying to relax. Let yourself relax if you want to. And narrating your breath is one key part of meditation. Breathing in, I'm aware that I'm breathing in. Breathing out, I'm aware that I'm breathing out. Helps you to be aware of the moment rather than the tornado in your brain with thoughts that never stop. Your breath is just here, no need to think about it. Just be with it. So though it's hard to relax and I'm fighting the peaceful sounds. So when you fight the peaceful sound, there's no need to fight. The way you don't fight is first, calm your body and stop doing, if you can, if you're driving, don't meditate, okay? Please meditate responsibly. We have to say that. Some people be like trying to. Or operating machinery or something. Keeping your body calm. It takes around 10 to 15 minutes to really find a deep calm. If you put effort, if you don't put good effort, it may take 30 minutes. So calm your body, relax your facial muscle, and just start scanning your body for what's not relaxed. Shoulders, hands, feet, unclenching your bottom. Unclench your jaw, reduce the intensity of your gaze. See? See? Or meditating, even meditation is mentioned a ton in the Bible, but if you're here to judge, this is not the place. Monica, thank you. Breathing in, I'm aware that I'm breathing in. And take your time to breathe. Enjoy the breathing process if you're trying to relax. Many people are not used to sitting still and chilling because we're in a world of high level of dopamine, doom scrolling, infinite shorts. But after a while, your brain feels clarity because it feels good to give your brain a break from more AI sludge or whatever you call it, AI content. Every time your mind wanders towards negativity and things that don't serve you, don't get mad at yourself. Come back to narrating your breathing. Breathing in, I'm aware that I'm breathing in. Breathing out, I'm aware that I'm breathing out. When you first start to feel calm, you may start yawning because your brain finally gets a break for the first time. It thinks you're going to sleep. And most people, the only time their brain stops is right before bed. But imagine you can keep your consciousness, your internal kingdom, calm throughout your day. Not only when you're in bed, but when you're meditating, when you're walking, when you're at work, you can keep your consciousness peaceful by remembering to breathe and relaxing your body. This material is just felt. Yeah, that's it. Thank you. Thank you for your 5 gifted sub on the YouTube. YOLO Han Solo. Thank you so much. Thank you, Amanda. When you have clarity in your mind, you think you make decisions better because your mind's not chaotic. You have better intuition because your mind's not chaotic. You see things before they happen because your mind's not clogged up with worries and fears. And your creativity flows better because it's not clogged up with worries and stress. This is the tamest chat I've ever been in low key. Welcome to the chill spot. Welcome to Hot Explorer. Here's a little flute music to uplift you. Hopefully. Tonight I'm streaming 6 hours. So I'm aware that's not a regular number for spiritual stuff and music. That's how you help people. Some people have a long day. They just need some positive vibration. Good people too. Find some authentic people online, surprisingly. Welcome, Madison, Elizabeth. Saludos from Venezuela. Thank you. Thank you, Amy. Welcome to the Mystic Village experience. Free sound bath here every night, mostly. Val says, I can't believe that it's actually working to fall asleep. That's one major reason people like to hang out here. This is more of a bedtime podcast with music. Right? People fall asleep to the conversations and the music together. How do you stay on for so long? This is my spiritual practice, my purpose, my life. So I'm here. This is called donation-based sound healing. I just help people, and when I do a good job, people donate and people give. But it takes time to learn how to do a great job for me to be here on full time, long time. So grateful to be here with you. No strings attached. Do you have any pan flute? I do, but I don't really play it. The closest thing to a pan flute would be maybe That's a Peruvian flute called the quena. I'm surrounded by over 40 flutes, you just don't see them on screen. You don't really take many stretch breaks during the stream. I feel concerned much about your blood flow. I go to the gym. I do stretch my leg out. Like when I'm sitting here, I'll stretch one leg out. If it gets fatigued, to get my blood flowing more. After 4 hours, I am more fatigued. But yeah, I go to the gym consistently. I massage my feet every day after the stream. Sister Kara sent me a full-on leg massager. Like it compresses your leg, so I use that from time to time. And I also use menthol and eucalyptus to keep my blood flow going. And if I get really tired, I'll start doing other stuff that's not meditative music, but more of soothing music by playing the piano and making music on Ableton that's more cinematic rather than like, this is super. So after doing this for about 3 hours, it can be really sleepy, for real. So imagine doing 6 hours. So that's why I switch between the flute, the bowls, and then talking with y'all, which helps me to stay focused. If I just did this only for 6 hours, shout out to Daniel from Peru. Yeah. Yes, this is live, not AI. Not AI. This helps. This is a Thai inhaler, Hong Thai. It's a bag of herbs, and I just, oh, thank you. How many instruments do you play? Well, more than I can count. But it's flutes, right? Flutes, bowls, drum, didgeridoo. But I make more intuitive music, so it's all feeling. For example, like, here's another flute. Yeah, I don't play the guitar, but I do play guitar on Ableton. What's the biggest flute you have? Are you talking about width, or are you talking about bass? FL or nothing. I mean, whatever works for you is what works for you. Welcome, La Man de Dieu. You know, if you're gonna come here and copy and paste things about Jesus, I would rather hear it from your own heart than copy and paste text. I appreciate the authenticity from people who actually make an effort to be authentic. That's what makes me respect the practitioners of Christ like that more. But when I see people copy and paste 5 paragraphs, I see somebody who don't really want to do heartfelt work, but robotic work that lacks love. When I see people show up with authenticity, with a Christ heart, I respect that, not copy and paste, you know. That's how you make real impact that's long-lasting. Copy and paste is immature. To me, I'm like, wow, Christ has amazing, authentic followers. That's a real one. I appreciate that. But when I see copy and paste, I see, oh, lazy one. So shout out to all the authentic practitioners from all walks of life out there doing your thing, making an authentic and genuine difference in people's lives. And animals too, of course. You know, my teacher, he always called, some of y'all want peace, but you're too lazy to show up to meditate. You want to change your life, but you don't want to do it. You just want it. It's hard to change your life when you don't want to do the work. Los flojos. That's what he... Have a good night, Sister Diane. Thank you for coming by. Kasim Bamani Swami Prem Karuna represent. Brick Plays game is here. Last Dark Unicorn. Thank you, Miggy. Wishing the best and positive energy to everyone on here. And drink some fresh water if you have it. Doodleable? Sure. Do you follow Hinduism? I follow some parts. I wouldn't say I follow Hinduism, but I agree with many things that they follow. For example, they believe there's a bunch of deities / gods, which is known as an archetype. Right? They're more like, this is possible for you. This is an idea that you can embody yourself. Positivity, kindness, compassion. and they show up as a certain deity, but they're more of an archetype. But immature people will call it worshipping false idol, but they're more of a, right? It's like archangels, protection, healing. I hope my God reveals His love to you. I think He already has. But just shows up at unconditional loving energy. There's just some people want you to love their way. I just love the way that works for me. And we just love the ways that work for us. At least it's all love. One love. My fish love this channel. A shout out to the fishies. I listen to a 532 playlist a lot. Is there a difference? 532 hertz? If you want to know the difference, subtract 532 over 432, and whatever the difference you get, 100 hertz is the difference. Yeah. On the energetic level, if you play any frequency with love, it heals. Yeah. It's about the intention rather than the number. When you play any instrument with love, people feel it. Whether it's tuned to 532, 432, or 666. If you play 666 hertz with love, people feel love. People don't go, what hertz was that? It felt like 666 hertz. But for some, you know what I mean? Just being honest with you. But if you're in New Age spirituality, oh, is that solfeggio? Usually when you approach sound healing like that, you're not approaching it from a sound healing. It's more of a spirit science, you know what I mean? It's more of a scientific approach to spirituality, which is still like here. I'm coming from here more. That's it. Rando Lopez says, man, I'm religious, but this is much holier than thou attitude is annoying. Hats off to Thanet, you have the patience of a saint. It's difficult to be here, but that's why I'm here. Because helping humanity unite in peace and love is what I'm trying to see people. I just want to see people sleep well, get along, not fight, you know. That's it. I get criticized on a daily basis, but the results of healing is more than the criticism. It's worth it. Thank you, Sherry. It doesn't matter what frequency you play on it. YouTube will convert it to 440. No, that's not true. If it's live music, it's different. Well, the way you can check that, welcome, Rio. Nice to see you. The way you check that, this is 432 hertz. People come in here, I want 432 hertz. Y'all, you want this all the time? Six hours of this. So you measure, you get a measuring device and you measure, is this 432? Yeah. I hope you're having a good day, Rio. Nice to see you on here. My tuner says 432. Yeah. So that means YouTube doesn't convert audio to 440. Okay. Maybe because it's live, but I'm sure you could just watch the rerun and measure it again. That's why when you know what you're doing, when you work with frequency every day, you figure it out on your own rather than rumors. But that being said, let's go to some tuning forks. It looks like people vibing with the tuning forks. Some people love the tuning forks a lot. Dun, 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 dun. Playing my crystal ball, beautiful. Yeah, some people prefer Tibetan bowls more. I like them all. It's tools, you know. Use the tools. Thank you, Thomas. So the tuning forks are less dynamic, right? This is a C. But it's perfectly tuned because this is called, you can tune this fork with this weighted. You can move this up and down. You need some headphones to get the most therapeutic experience. Thank you, Liz. Thank you so much for the 1,000 jewels. What else is interesting? This is also a C. But it has overtones and undertone. You can do this too. Yes, my friend has a rife machine. 2 of them. And don't use it. See the difference? This is also C. So it's like the Oh, you know what else is interesting? This is also a C. The other one was tuned to 440 hertz, that's why it's slightly higher. This tuner is tuned to 432. You know what else is interesting? This is also a sea. I don't smoke any herb. Please don't be rude. Renal mas treputra. Be respectful, please. One more time. Breathing in. And out. Do you feel a difference in your own energy after each session? Absolutely. You hear the vibration, but I'm actually feeling direct vibration as I'm holding this, which is why I try not to do it too much, because I get super sedated after a while. Still going. How do you stay grounded when the sound starts making you sedated? I always sit like this, slightly uncomfortable. The discomfort helps us to stay aware of the moment. I make sure I'm never too comfortable or else you start. What else is also D? This is also a D. I tried listening without headphones and felt cheated. Yeah. It's a lot better with headphones. So much better. Is each note connected to a chakra? Yes, in a sense. Right, there's many chakras, but the truth is, there is no spoon. Anyways, I do have a lot of C notes. Yes, I do enjoy the C. This is also an E. you don't have headphones on, a lot of this won't really make sense. It's like, wait, what are they doing? Do you think sounds can unlock part of the soul we usually don't access? Imagine you're already unlocked. You just don't believe it because you've been deceived by your own mind. There is no awakening process. It's more of a realization. This is also an E. Or F, I guess. The E is more solar plexus. This is also an E. When I measured these bowls, they were not, I didn't measure them in 432, it was 440. That's why I need to. Does the sound help open the heart, or just makes us aware of it? It helps to dissolve the mind to realize the love that you are. Imagine you've always been loved, but you've been distracted from BS in life, that you doubt yourself, you worry. But when you dissolve your worries and stress, you find your inner beauty that's always been there. Do you make a living from doing this, or do you have another job? This is my job, which is donation-based sound healing, live. There, I don't have any private practice. What you're seeing me do now with you is my life, my job, my purpose, my calling. Thank you for being here. Thank you. I used to do Amazon deliveries. I used to sell books, used books. I used to be a wedding videographer. I used to be a massage therapist. But I'm most fulfilled when I'm here. It just takes a long time to grow this dream, you know. This is the first year where I became a full-time content live streamer. So thanks to the community and to y'all. Yeah. So many people believe. I'm on Twitch right now, multi-streaming. I ask myself, what would I gladly wake up and do every day? And you're looking at it, help people in a more energetic way, keeping it pure and not business-driven healing. I'm feeling the vibration. I'm feeling sedated already. I've been doing this a bit longer than I expected. Thank you, Liz. The dart, yeah. Your testimonials is what pushed me to continue to be here. People who used to have seizures stop having seizures, leukemia and tumors dissolving. The universe says, you belong over here. Don't do no more Amazon. So yes, I share my struggles with people on a daily basis. It's almost like many people know my life story at this point. Are part of creating authentic community is being vulnerable with your own suffering. Near-death experiences from like substance abuse, miserable, depression, sadness. I used to be the opposite of what I am and what I feel today. This is why I live to help people. Because if I can turn my life around, then maybe I can help turn other people's life around too. If the mind lies, what do you trust more, feeling or awareness? It's more about using everything that you've been given. Critical analysis, observation, intuition, discernment, and so through exercising all these skills, you come to a better conclusion, but the truth can always evolve and expand. It's like, can we really limit love? As we mature as a human being, so does our worldview, mentality, and attitude. Enough of that. I hope you enjoy the tuning forks. Thank you to the Power Rangers. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, I forgot. All of them together. How do you feel from that so far, brothers, sisters? Welcome, Sierra and Gemini, Ellie. Let's see. I think I need to do some flutes so I can break the like inside I feel like this right now from all the vibrations. Let's do a little flute. I hope you don't mind. Welcome, Sister Christy. Thank you, Mad Attack. Thank you for your 5 gifted sub. Thank you so much. What do you say about drunk person trying to leave? Is there a joke coming, or is that a question? Someone says, what? I wish you had more popularity because you are legitimately good at what you do. Well, I'm grateful you're here and you're enjoying what we're doing in here. How are you feeling so far? Some people, they don't like the way you do the work, so they come to criticize you instead of doing their work to be the change they wish to see in the world. The truth can be painful, so we try to beat around the bush and not get to the damn point. Grateful for honesty and bluntness so that we don't have to speak in circles about things that help people. That's why I love the quote from the Buddha, 3 things cannot hide for long: the moon, the sun, and the truth. Does the divine inspire cursing? The thing is, I'll let the divine be the judge. Judge them by their fruits. When we look at the results in the community, you see what kind of fruit there is. Some people talk about good fruits, but they don't have many good fruit in their community. They just talk about it all day. Thank you, Christopher, for the 3 little birds. I do my best to help create. When you're judging someone, you're not really judging, you're showing them your capacity for love. And oftentimes before compassion, it's natural to judge. Everybody judges. It's a human nature. But we don't have to end in our human nature. We can lead with the divine nature and understand we have human nature, which is saying, that's a major road. Don't cross the street. You may get run over. Right? Oh, yeah. What do you think about anxiety? It makes people sick. Yeah. Many people don't know how to deal with anxiety, which is why we look for coping mechanism and entertainment to cover up our anxiety. A really popular place, Wingstop. Great place to cover up how we feel. Smoking, drinking too, but the more popular things. Freaking the Wingstop, man. Shout out to New Zealand. Luckily, when we have anxiety, it's trying to teach us what's not working in life. We have to approach life differently than keep repeating the same things that lead us to anxiety. Well, where's all the people mentoring us towards more love and positivity? So grateful for all the people that make the world peaceful, loving, patient, and kind, so that we can go back to our stressful job again. Yeah, the truth. Yeah, the truth. Where's the lie? until you choose something that's more in alignment with your highest good. Because some anxiety is worth it because it inspires you. Some anxiety is like, man, I hate this. I don't really want to be here. Or where do you want to be? What do you want to do with your life? I used to work in the wedding videography and photography industry for 3.5 years. I'm like, I don't want to edit any more wedding videos. I'm unfulfilled. People fall in love, people fall in love. Next week, the same editing song. People fall in love, people. No more. You know what I mean? But it's difficult to follow your dream. That's why it's called your dream. Thinking out loud. That year, I edited that song sometimes for months. I will die every day waiting for you, darling. Don't be afraid, I will love you. Another repeat. I'm getting drunk off the same song. So whenever you do something you don't like, it leads you to either keep doing the same thing because you didn't learn anything, or decide what do you actually want in life. Yeah, exactly. Do you and Grace have a wedding song? Not yet, not really. Our happiness is, our fulfillment together is really the wedding song. You know, I'm just so grateful. She recently got a tattoo of 2 aliens in love. Apparently, I'm one of the aliens. Yeah. Hey, yo, what the? E.T. phone home, right? It's like 2 aliens riding like a spaceship car, and it's like in a shape of a tattoo. I mean, it's in the shape of a heart, excuse me. But it's in that heart frame. It's like the stars and all this stuff. Pretty cool tattoo. Welcome to the Mystic Village, Sister Alexandra. Got Bella here. Oh, thank you, Snipe. Thank you so much. Can you show me? No, she's sleeping. Maybe in the future, yeah, maybe when she gets on. Sometimes she comes live with me. Thank you for the galaxy. Thank you so much. Have you ever seen Jackie Chan's Drunken Master? I watch both versions, but the original version of Drunken Master is dope. You know, like, hey yo, that's what I'm talking about. And he gets disowned by his father, dishonoring the family. So Asian. No. Right, that's like the greatest sadness. Dishonor family. Like, no. Oh, my water barrel. Yeah. The greatest sadness is to meet the love of your life and not be able to be with them. I disagree. Yeah. I focus more on the greatest joy in life, knowing that the sadness happens. Everyone will always have the greatest sadness in their life, but what makes life beautiful is that from sadness we can find the joy. The sad part is people who stuck on negativity, not realizing they can choose the other way. It's sad to see people stuck on the past because they just don't realize they can change their life today. You can be a better you today. The water sounds comes from I combine a bunch of sounds to create the perfect water sound that you're hearing in the background. highly curated for your relaxation. I know people are always like, man, where do you get that water sound from? You gotta make it yourself to make the best stuff, yeah? It's my favorite water sound. The one open hand gesture you do. Thank you. But open hand gesture. That's close hand. Open hand gesture. Or this. I think the minute when you bring your hand to your chest signal, oh, like here. Oh, here. So whenever I do this, I'm signaling to breathe. Because when you exhale the air, it relaxes your whole body when you completely relax. That's it. It's trying to tell people you can breathe this deep. So you feel a blooming bliss. Thank you, Sister Alexandra. Thank you so much for your blessings. It's, it's something that I naturally just do. This is also halfway to ASL to me, and thank you. Yes, to me, it's more of I'm trying to demonstrate the breath flow, right? Whenever I'm here with you, I focus more on this center line. That center line represents centeredness and groundedness. That's why having that good posture helps you to feel grounded and centered. So instead of me having to explain all that, I just tell people, and because because oftentimes my other hand I'm playing the bowl, you know. So instead of me guiding meditation, I just demonstrate you in a dramatic manner on how to breathe. Unhide? No, they didn't. They're still in the channel. The user was not hidden from the channel yet. I mean, I don't really use brushes, but if you feel inspired to send me a brush, just let me know. It's more about sometimes receiving is also giving. Or it's more about community. We're trying to build community, and if you're inspired, can you do a higher frequency? Sure. Can you take me higher? Like brushes for drums. Oh, one of those. I'm not sure what I guess. I'm not sure where I would use that. You know, 'cause like one of those. The jazz people use it, right? I was mesmerized with that. Oh, okay. Something about the sound makes me fall asleep so easily. It's a combination of everything. The ambience from the nature, the community that's peaceful, and the microphone quality. And also this is kind of these bowls are a bit they're nicer singing bowl that has a good sound. Honestly, I don't know how you stay awake. Honestly, it's not easy, but I kind of sign up for this life. It is what it is. For real. But that's why I keep my energy centered, and I just make sure if I'm too sedated, then I'll change everything up. Right, I'll start stretching, I'll start get blood flow. Right, I'll start rolling. If it's bad enough, I'll just start playing the piano instead. Because, playing the flute a lot also takes a lot of energy too. If I play too much flute, then I get really tired. So I have to find a good balance with everything, or else by the end of the stream, I'm like this. Stoned from the sound healing. Which is why I prefer to call this a bedtime podcast, because if the talking helps me to stay awake also. That's why it works out so good. Shannon says, I have a problem with insomnia. Would you like to figure it out tonight? Like, how long have you had insomnia for? Thank you.